What's going on, Nerd Nation? This is Sleevecard signing in and welcome you back to Week 7 of the PBL, the Professional Battlers League, right here on YouTube. Week 7, you guys, we are currently sitting at 1-5 going into this week. So, not where we want to be, not at all where we want to be. We were looking good early in the season at 1-1. But this 4-game losing streak has really knocked it out of us. So hopefully we can close out the season strong. We still do have 2, possibly 3 more battles going in. This week we'll be taking on Rising Star Dylan. There we go. Rising Star Dylan is our opponent this week. He is actually 0-6. So if you think our channel's bad, you know, at least other people are struggling as well. So I wish we weren't struggling, but I'm okay knowing that other people are struggling as well. What? Turn down the request. What are you talking about, son? No. We are not turning down this request. We are going through with it because he is waiting for us. Or not? What the hell? Let's update this. But yeah, guys. It's not going so hot for us. I know going into the season, I wanted to at least be competitive. So I don't know what's going on. I wish we were doing a lot better than we were, but it's not like the end of the world, I guess. Because last season we did well, but last season we did well with a lot of people who weren't necessarily like battlers or who weren't necessarily like PokeTubers and stuff. Whereas this season we're doing all PokeTubers. So, it is a little bit different as far as competitiveness and stuff along those lines. So, there's a little bit more of a curve, a little bit more of an adjustment period, because there's different degrees of battlers, like as far as skill set and stuff like that. So, hopefully we end the season on a high note, and we can kind of roll into next season and go from there. But today we are taking on Rising Star Dylan. Now, I did change the team up a little bit. I know I said that last time, and we got 5-0'd. But hopefully these changes will work out for us just a little bit. Now, so some of the things we're doing different on this team as I pull it up. We do have Malamar. So I think I brought Malamar to like week 1. But I haven't brought Malamar out this entire season other than that one battle, I think. So we're bringing back Malamar. I boxed Lando. It came down to if I wanted Lando or Raikou going into this battle. I decided to box Lando and go with Raikou. And the reason for that is our Raikou, we ended up swapping up a little bit. So it used to be Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball, Volt Switch, and Calm Mind. Well, I swapped out Calm Mind for HP Ice. Oh, okay. So let's see. Okay. I'm kind of glad that we ended up bringing Malamar now, because Malamar is super effective against... Because we have knockoff on Malamar, so we got Cofagrigus covered, we have Espeon covered, we have Marowak covered. So it depends. Do I want to go... We can go into Malamar, and we can kind of cover a huge swath of these things. I think Malamar might actually cover Cobalion too, because we also have superpower on Cobalion. So maybe, because Cobalion's steel fighting, so fighting types would be 2 times effective against it, and Justified only works on dark types, I believe. Like its ability Justified, I think, is just for dark types. So as long as we went for superpower as opposed to something else, that would work. Now, we need to make our decisions fast. The other option is that he goes in and tries to screw with us with sticky webs. So what I'm actually going to do, we'll start off with Entei. I feel like that's going to be the safe bet, because Entei will cover pretty much anything he sends out except for Vaporeon. Because I have ground moves, I have fire moves, a little mix. So we'll start with Entei. Just in case he tries to sticky webs us, we can scare it out with Sacred Fire. And honestly, if we go for Sacred Fire, I don't think he can send anything in that's going to enjoy a Sacred Fire except for Vaporeon. So as long as if we just go in for the spam Sacred Fire, we should be okay. Let's see if we predicted it right. Oh, he goes for Cofagrigus. Okay. Why? Like, but why? I'm not a big Cofagrigus person, so I couldn't tell. Like, I don't know what Cofagrigus could possibly have to offer. I'm just gonna spam the Sacred Fire. I feel like I said, I don't know what Cofagrigus really have. Maybe like Hex or something. But at least we get the burn off. But we get a burn off on a special. Oh, Trick. So he's gonna give us. He's gonna take our choice item and he's gonna stick us with what? Like Iron Ball or something? Yeah, Iron Ball. Okay. But the funny thing is, so that locks him into Trick again. Whereas for us, I'll spam another Sacred Fire because he's gonna have to swap now. Because he can't get stuck into Trick again. Or no, will it? That's the thing. Will Choice stick him into that on this turn or not? That I'm not 100% sure about. Okay, so that's fine. He goes into his Marowak. So the Sacred Fire is not going to do a whole lot of damage. But maybe we'll get the burn. Maybe we can start getting... Oh, no. Well, we can't get the burn because he's a fire type. But that would have been a bit too much to ask for. So, I'm actually going to go into... I'm going to go into our boy Malamar here. Because Malamar, we might actually be able to start setting up on him. If we get the knockoff here... Shadowbone. Shadowbone... I mean, he's psychic, but he's also dark. And our defense rises because of that. I like that. Okay. He will outspeed, though. That's the only issue. He's going to outspeed, but we'll go for the knockoff. Oh, no, we outspeed. So, veteran trainer John, who, watches, comments, and runs the league, he said this in our last video, that I need to learn my speed tiers better, and he's right, because everything and its mother outspeeds Malamar, except apparently Alolan Marowak, and I would not have considered Alolan Marowak to be slower than Malamar. Like, obviously it is, but I would not have guessed that going into this. Okay, so now we see this. I can go for the superpower and set up, but I don't think that that's really going to be super beneficial for us, so I think I'll just go for the knockoff. I'll go for the knockoff here. He'll Bug Buzz, which will be 4 times effective. So that should... Yeah, I was going to say, that should take us out. I'm trying to think what we have. Oh, he's got Life Orb, too. Okay. Let's see. So... I can do Insay again. I'll go Insay, which, I mean, we get outsped, which sucks, but... Sometimes life sucks on certain things. So I'll spam the Sacred Fire again. Losing Malamar kind of stinks, but it's not the end of the world. This Thunder, though, is going to hurt. Oh, okay, we eat the Thunder, that's fine. Now we're going to hit with Sacred Fire, which is going to be the super effective. And enough to take it out. Okay, so 2 down. And we've got a burn on his Cofagrigus. This is going to be the Vaporeon. That's okay. I'll swap out on Vaporeon. So... Yeah, we're going to swap out on Vaporeon. We'll go into our Raikou. Now, the Raikou I swapped up a little bit as well, because this Raikou actually carries Choice Specs now, whereas before I was running like Ghost EMZ. So I put the Choice Specs on Raikou, so hopefully we get like a little bit extra power damage. And I gave the Fairy Z actually to Mimikyu. So we'll spam the Thunderbolts. Obviously, if this... He's going to swap out. He has to swap out. Yeah, Cofagrigus, even though Cofagrigus is pretty bulky on a special defensive side, I don't think he'll like this, plus the burn and everything. Yeah, it's going to take it down. Take it down! Oh, okay. I'm excited. This could be our best chance to win since, like, week 2. Shining. Okay. So, this obviously would have been something that I would have loved to have Malamar for. Yeah, see, and the specs isn't going to let me swap. So I'll just go T-Bolt on it. That's fine. We'll go T-Bolt. Oh my goodness. He put in the finest of work. Raikou is putting in here. I mean, the feint sucks, but that was beautiful. Like, that was a thing of beauty right there. Was watching him go to work. Okay, so we'll go Mimikyu. Mimikyu, we can Shadow Sneak. I feel like he'll swap out here. But Shadow Sneak should hit pretty much everything he has solidly. Like, Shadow Sneak will definitely should take this out, and then whatever else he sends in isn't going to like it either. I don't know, maybe. Worst case scenario right here, I'll spam Farium Z, Durandal. Oh, Cobalion, okay. With his air balloon. So Cobalion, basically we get a free move here. I'm just going to Z-Power, we're going to Z-Power Twinkle Tackle. It's not going to do the best of damage, but at least we're getting the free move because of the disguise. So Iron Head will break the disguise. We'll see how much damage we get with this Twinkle Tackle here. And then possibly Shadow Sneak. Well, yeah, possibly Shadow Sneak, and we'll kind of go from there. I would severely like to get the win here, and if we can preserve like a high KO count, if for nothing else, not for pride's sake. Uh-oh, right through the crotch you could see Mimikyu, like just glaring right in between there. Okay, so we'll just go for the Shadow Sneak. That's fine. I don't think Shadow Sneak will KO here, but I'll say at least we do some damage. Iron Head, though, is going to hurt. Iron Head will KO. Okay, so simple enough. Now we're just going to come in with a Pidgeot. We'll Mega Evolve on Pidgeot, and Pidgeot should be enough to win us this. I don't know what his second Mon is. That's the only issue. So we'll go for the Mega. Yeah, we'll go for the Mega, and I'll just bam Hurricane. If he stays in, Hurricane will take him out. If he swaps out, Hurricane will hit whatever he has pretty hard. I wish I remembered what he has, but I don't. For whatever reason, I just don't remember what it was. But this will take Cobalion out, or Durandal is, I don't know. Is that like its Japanese name or something? I don't know what that's supposed to be referencing. I'm assuming it references something. Aquarius. Oh yeah, he's still got the freaking Vaporeon. I don't know how I forgot about Vaporeon, and we just saw it too. So we'll Hurricane. He'll probably have Ice Beam on him, I'd imagine. Oh, but we get the confusion. If we get the hacks, this is where it's going to be beautiful. If we get the hacks, we'll win. If the Ice Beam hits, I mean, I feel like we should be still in good shape, but the Ice Beam, yeah, Ice Beam's going to hurt. Alright, that's fine. We'll spam Hurricane again. Hurricane should bring him down to like a one-hit KO from something else. So as long as we can get the Hurricane off and possibly outspeed, it depends. Well, it depends. Like, we're not going to outspeed with Entei in his Iron Ball. So unfortunately not that. So we're going to have to go into and play pretty carefully here. Oh no, we're going to have to go into Keldeo. That's fine. Keldeo, just think, Keldeo is not going to win. Like, the thing is, like, our Keldeo, if I get my train of thought here, our Keldeo is not going to win us a ton of battles, but our Keldeo does just enough to kind of keep warranting getting put on the team. But there we go. We have done it. Not a massive KO differential, but I'm happy just to be back in the win column. That brings us up to 2-5. Like I said, guys, I wish at this point of the season I could say that we were at, like, I don't know, 4 and something. But 2-5, I'll take it just to end the losing streak. Next week, you guys, I believe we're taking on Cryptic Flash. And I know that he's doing extremely well. So next week we should be taking on Cryptic Flash, who I think he's either 4-2 or 5-2 or something like that. But he's doing like the opposite of what we're doing. So that should be an interesting battle. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. If you are excited as I am for our victory, our triumph, and our return to grace, go ahead and leave a comment down below letting me know how excited you are, what you think we could have done better, how you think the team could be doing, anything like that. And also, don't forget to slap that like button for me because, as always, your support is greatly appreciated. It is really the root of everything we do around here. And the PBL on YouTube, anything like that, it's all based off your support. So go ahead and slap that thumbs up button for me down below. And of course, as always, links to my opponent's channel, this week being Rising Star Dylan, will be down in the description. So feel free to check him out, show him some love, and hopefully cheer him on as he looks to turn around his losing streak in the next week as well. But once again, with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. This is the one, the only Sleeve Card signing out. Have yourselves a beautiful day. And as always, I'll see you later.